Hey guys, it's me Falco, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be overlooking the stuff from Season 2's like little podcast they have, a Tekken Talk Live, and talking about the stuff like the characters, the rank changes, everything else. And yeah, either way, let's just switch over to my browser. As you can see here, you'll see some cuts here and there just because I have to go to the different areas. But first of all, looking at the main part here, the Season 2, as you can see, Season 2 version 2.0, there's 4 main parts for the update. So first of all, there's the additional character. Second of all, we have the balances and changes for the game. Third, we have some ranked changes. And then fourth, we have the Ghost versus Ghost feature. I'm probably going to be focusing on the first 3 out of all of this, to be honest. I may make a different video for the Ghost versus Ghost feature, but the first 3 to me are what matters the most for the outcome of the game. Okay, so starting off with the character, this is a little release trailer they have. As you can see, it's Anna Williams. She was teased quite a bit from what I remember. We saw stuff like the helicopter and some different symbols and stuff. But yeah, you're going to see some gameplay of her really quickly as well. I won't go through all of it, but you see like rocket launcher and different things. She looks kind of cool. You know, there's the heel move that, you know, Nina has as well. Personally, I'm not going to play her too much. Maybe play just to see how it is. But I know a lot of people were really looking forward to this character as well. Especially after all like the little leaks and snippets the Tekken team actually gave people. So yeah, either way, I'm going to move on real quick. Okay, so as you can see with Anna Williams, early access is going to be either March 31st or April 1st, depending on your time zone. And then besides that, the official release is either going to be April 3rd or April 4th, depending on where you live once again, which is kind of cool. She is also going to be the first out of... How many characters is that? 4? Sorry, I saw the stages, I got a bit confused. But yeah, she's going to be the first out of like 4 characters, 2 stages. And then I think they were looking to make 1 brand new Tekken character, if I remember correctly. So like brand new to the whole series, and then some returning characters as well, as you'd expect. Okay, so as you can see here, overlooking the Season 2, like the DLC Season Pass, as well as the Stage Pass, you know, you get 72-hour early access, as well as that, you get all the content from April 1st onwards and March 31st onwards. Moving on to the second point, probably the more important points of this little video, it's going to be the large-scale battle balance adjustments. So as you can see here, you can see the 3 different main points they want to include. So the first ones, they want to use the heat system in a way where it's gonna kind of make it a bit more, not oppressive, but possibly just make it a bit more interesting instead of going, okay, 1 heat move, there you go, that's it. Second of all, you have the reevaluation of the offensive and defensive balance of the heat system, which we'll go over. And thirdly, you have the improvement of controls for the game's overall experience. So with the heat system as they show here, they want people to be able to do heat burst and heat smash from different stances. Do it all from like a crouching state, for example, which is really cool. What I'll do, I will skip forward into this video of Zafina doing it as well. And we'll have a look at that. So what you'll be able to see from this little snippet here is that Zafina's doing like her heat burst and heat smash through different little stances as well. It's really cool. I think it's a nice little addition to the game. It may make things a bit different and a bit more difficult, but I don't think it'll make it awful at all. I think it'll be a decent change, but we'll have to wait and see on how it actually works when we all get access to it, obviously. Probably someone who's got a bit more information and a bit more thoughts than me, as someone who's not really more of an adept at this game, can tell you a bit more, but I think it's a cool addition. Next of all, as you can see here, they're looking to reevaluate stuff like reduce the chip damage, overall in the heat state, and the chip damage when heat dash is blocked, and also looking to change the characters with like heat activation with power crush properties, which is kind of cool. Kind of a bit different to what I was expecting to see about stuff like this, but not something I would really complain about at all. So we showcase Jin here in his little heat burst and whatnot, and then also looking at the different things like the chip damage, which is looking to reduce. As you can hear from that guy there, just talking about how it was 19 and then it's now 15 in this heat burst, which is nice, honestly. Okay, next up, as you can see, this is the third change I want to implement, is for control enhancements, and more so as lateral movement towards the foreground from the crouching state. Sidestepping pre-input functionality. I'm not sure if that's to do with the start of a round, for example, if you can pre-input like a sidestep or during a move. So say you do back 4 with Heihachi and you know it's going to miss. Maybe afterwards you can sidestep even if you're not punished, which would be nice. And then an ease of input difficulty. Once again, slight input buffering, which would be very nice. I'm going to show you a clip here. As you can see, it's just of Jin and Dragunov. So Dragunov's like kick here. It's only Jin stepping to the left. But now he's able to step to the foreground, so towards you, and able to do a nice little dodge that way, which is really cool and honestly opens up a bit more options for people and a lot more defensive capabilities. Okay, next up, finally, the big point of this video is going to be the ranked match changes. Honestly, really happy with all these changes. I've already looked at them all, and I hope everyone else has as well, but it's just to give my input on the whole thing, really. So these are the 3 things they want to really do with Season 2, with matchmaking. First one, as you can see, proper matchmaking based on skill level. 2, create a competitive and fair point system, so you're not feeling like you're losing or gaining too many points. And then 3, just long-term enjoyment of your game overall in general. So as you can see here, you have a mitigation of disparity in matchmaking, the revision of ranked matchmaking point system, and then a rank reset and adding new ranks, which is going to be really cool. First one, as you can see, Season 2 Tekken power is no longer used for matchmaking. Honestly, in my opinion, a really good change. In some ways, also bad in other ways, but in general, I think it's more useful than not. Instead of going to be using the highest rank, so say my main with Heihachi is going to be in the purple ranks, and my secondary character is going to now be in, I don't know, orange, for example. I have orange and king, and I'm in orange ranks and I'm fighting people whose main rank is orange. So overall, my main fundamental capability is going to be better than theirs, because they have like a few characters which are in orange, but their main is still in orange, for example. Really good. So instead of me being in orange and fighting orange people, I will be in orange fighting people whose main character high rank is around similar to mine, so in purple or high red or low blue, for example. So honestly, a really good change. Allows people to enjoy the game a bit more, and it feels like there's less, not smurfing, because people don't intentionally smurf in my opinion, but that feeling of smurfing is definitely there, where you're fighting someone and you go, I'm done for, what is this? And then you check their highest rank and it's like, oh, their highest rank is like 7 ranks higher than me. No wonder. As you can see here, another change to the rank system once again. So as you can see, there's Raijin and Garyu. So if you're a Raijin on your main, your secondary characters are going to be Garyu rank. And then you have Tekken Emperor going with Flame Ruler, for example. So after that, the Season 2 changes are going to be 3 or 4 ranks under from what you'd expect. So Fujin, your secondary characters are going to be in purple rank. Tekken King, your ranks are going to be Fujin, for example. Just to give you an overlook of how it's going to kind of work overall. I think it's a good change once again. Honestly, having my highest rank in purple and then going, okay, yep, go fight some low rank people now. I just go, okay, it's not really a big deal. For learning secondary characters, it may be a bit difficult if you're in the higher ranks because people still have that fundamental knowledge. But it'll be doable. You'll be able to climb eventually again. Obviously, that won't be an issue, but it will really help people, especially in the mid and low ranks of the game. Here's some additional search features they want to do, so you can do same rank only to enhance matchmaking, and then also rank restriction for quick match filters. Maybe a bit of an issue, honestly, with those filters if you want to use them. May make it a bit more difficult to still find people. Matchmaking itself right now is also a bit difficult to find people sometimes. Depends what time you kind of want to play the game, but yeah. Next up, you have some improvements to the point system. Points fluctuation on match outcomes to reflect actual skill differences, and then recalibrating the required points for each rank to create more meaningful progression. Because I know a lot of people were complaining, saying, oh, it's too easy to rank up, or, oh, yeah, ranking up is okay. but only like until this point, until you actually can consider yourself good at the game. Whereas with Tekken 7, people are going, oh, red ranks actually meant something. General stuff I end up hearing. So here's the changes for the winning and losing of the points. So now in Season 1, you have a medium and medium decrease in win, depending if you're fighting a higher ranked skill opponent. Now you're going to have a large increase in points compared to a small decrease in points if you lose, which is really nice. Whereas if you're fighting someone as a lower rank, you're going to have a small increase and a large decrease. Really good change in my opinion. You can't fault it. Next up, removal of consecutive loss penalty. Honestly, it's nothing worse than being on a losing streak and still losing more points. It doesn't make you feel any better, does it? But yeah, they're going to remove that overall, and that'll be a nice change. And then win streak bonus, as you can see here, we're going to implement more enhancements of the win streak bonus, and then strong players can efficiently increase their rank. So as you can see here, it was only blue ranks and above that got the bonus. Now it's going to be from red ranks and below to also additionally get the bonus. Okay, next up we have the rank match changes once again, this time for the promotion bonuses. As is thought beforehand, as you D-rank, you'd hit a demotion, then you'd hit promotion straight away. You'd still do that. However, now instead of getting this big buffer of kind of rank points you can lose and then regain again, or you sit kind of in the middle of a ranks just under halfway, now it's only for reaching the new highest rank. So say you hit Garyu, and then you demote. When you hit Garyu again, you don't get that massive buffer of rank points. You may get a few. I'm not too sure how it's going to work exactly, but yeah, you just won't get that big like increase in points straight away. Personally, I think it's a good change to the system, to be honest. It kind of teaches people to not just kind of give up and go with the demotion and try and get out of that so they stay the same rank. But we'll see. Next up, we have a rank reset. This is going to be starting during Season 2. And you are going to get something like this. As you can see, rewards for the highest rank in Season 1. So TEKKEN King, and then you got first season on the sides. Kind of cool. Kind of see your progress throughout time with the longer you play the game. So that's really nice. Next up, which is a big one, which is a rank reset. As you can see here, you can see your highest rank in Season 1 was Assailant. You'll be going down to Warrior. From the beginner ranks, no reset. God of Destruction's going down to TEKKEN King. Generally, it's like a 4 to 5 rank D rank, depending on the point which you're at. So as you can see, purple ranks, all of them will be going down to Garyu. So it's a 5 rank D rank. If you're at the top, going down to Garyu again. But you'll have to wait and see. Overall, I think this is going to have a nice bit of push to people to have that little climb again, to go through ranked all over again. With a new system especially, I think it will be improved. Looking at all the different options that they've included with like the points deduction, win streaks, loss streaks being removed, fighting people around the same rank as you, even if, you know, their secondary character is the same rank as you as the highest rank. You'll be fighting them with your secondary character, for example. So it's a really nice little addition, honestly. I like the changes they've done. Next up, you can see here, we're adding some new God of Destruction ranks. If I just skip forward a little bit, hopefully it brings it up. Yeah, you can see God of Destruction, and then God of Destruction Infinite. It's going to have no use for me, and I think for most people it doesn't really say too much. Cool ranks though, they look really neat. You can see the differences, like you got, God of Destruction 1, 2, for a little yellow ball, yellow and orange, yellow, orange, red, yellow, orange, red, purple, yellow, orange, red, blue, yellow, orange, red, yellow with like green, green and white. And then you get this little God of Destruction kind of combination. I saw someone compare it to the Infinity Gauntlet. Solid comparison. I'll give you that. And then everything after this is just going to be the Ghost versus Ghost mode, so you can like train your own Ghost. And that's generally what it is. It's not really a huge deal. You can take it into the lounge, play against other people. I'm not going to go through too much now, but I just wanted to go through these 3 main changes, which I thought were the 3 big ones. I'll just have this little video playing in the background for the end. But yeah, overall, I think there were some really good changes. Honestly, really cool to see the new character. Hope for something like Armor King. I'm not going to lie. Really want to see him as a second character, or at least a third one. And then also besides that, the changes they made for all the ranks, really solid. I'll give them that. Really solid changes. Nothing I can fault too much. I wish there was some extra ranks added, similar to Tekken 7, through the in-between ranks like red and orange, yellow, purple, etc. Because now it's just the God of Destruction got extra ranks. Maybe in the future we'll see it with a different rank reset. But yeah, overall, I think I also saw somewhere that it was like 1500 like points in the patch notes they mentioned, possibly. I didn't see it exactly, but I've seen people talk about it. But we'll have to wait and see for that to come out. The release date should be the end of March, I'm pretty sure. So 31st of March should be coming out with a rank reset. But yeah, really promising for Season 2. Really looking forward to playing it, seeing the improvements. They've listened to a lot of people's complaints, made the game a bit more defense focused as well, which is really nice with the sidestepping improvements. And yeah, overall, if I don't see you again today, I'll see you next time. Have a good evening, good day, good night, whatever time it may be for you. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.